Alright, we are live. Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing the Team Rainbow Rocket Castle with Erika's team from Black 2 and White 2. We're going to be playing in Ultramoon today because, we did Surge in Ultramoon, and we need to do Erika in Ultramoon so that way each game has been done twice, because I did Rocket Ultra Sun, then I was supposed to do Misty and Ultramoon, but I did Ultra Sun by mistake, so we're doing Erika and Ultramoon today. But I figured, you know what? Before we get started, we need to go over our team. Hello, MTIs. Alright, so let's take a look at Erika's team right here. This is her team from the Type Expert World Leaders Tournament. She's got a Vileplume, Venusaur, Cradily, Exeggutor, Tangrowth, and Abomasnow. This Vileplume is pretty interesting. It's got Swords Dance and Drain Punch as its only move. And Drain Punch, to my knowledge, has 10 power points. Yeah, 10 power points. This team looks a bit better than my Erika team. Maybe you base it off of a different one of her teams. And we've got Venusaur, just with flat out just generic coverage. Interestingly enough, she gave it Leaf Storm in addition to like 3 physical moves. I guess just in case you need special coverage. All I know was Jump Bluff. Alright, we'll take a look. Cradily, her Cradily just straight up sucks. It does have a bunch of EVs in its defense and special defense with leftovers. So maybe the plan could be set up on a weak lead target and use Curse. But I don't really think Cradyly's going to get much use. Exeggutor with Tanga Berry. That, I believe, is for super effective bug type coverage. Bug. Who even uses bug moves? Maxie doesn't. Archie doesn't. Okay, Cyrus's Crobat does have X-Scissor. Bug moves, bug moves. No bug moves here. Mega Horn on Bouffalante. X-Scissor from the Bisharp. And Mega Horn Rhyperior. Have you been to Disney World? The one in Florida? No. The one in California, Disneyland? Technically, yes, but when I was a very, very small baby. I don't remember it, so I may as well have never been there. Okay, so yeah, there are a few people that use bug moves. But yeah, Leaf Storm, Psyshock, Psychic, and Ancient Power. Leaf Storm would definitely have to be a last resort move. In Tangrowth, we got Solar Beam, Ancient Power, Focus Blast, and Synthesis with a Power Herb, so our first Solar Beam can be used right away. What sucks is that half of our team has Chlorophyll, but nobody here has Sunny Day, which is so dumb. And Abomasnow is just here for no-miss blizzards and the potential sheer cold chances. Like, we did think in the last stream, like, hey, could we get Abomasnow to a high enough level to where we could sheer cold the Mewtwo? We looked at the math, it's just not possible. You're on Sabrina using her Harkle Silver rematch team. Ooh, nice. But yeah, here is her team in Kanto tournament. It's kind of a worse Vileplume. Venusaur is just eh. Look at Victory Bell. Leaf Blade, Swords Dance, and Sucker Punch. Victory Bell alone could carry this team. And look, Swords Dance, Drain Punch, Leaf Blade. Swords Dance, Earthquake, Power Whip, Rock Slide. I would straight up say her Kanto team is better than her World Leaders team. But yeah, you mentioned earlier, Crit Slash, that your Erika team had a jump left on it. Maybe you used her rematch team. Oh yeah. Memento. It's still a pretty okay team. But yep, this will be the team we're using. And thinking back to Surge, I actually thought Giovanni was impossible with Surge, or at least improbable. And I remember I was doing testing with save states, but then as soon as I found a way to win, I reset, and then I won the fight normally without save states. But I did let the timer go on quite a bit. So what I'm going to do from now on, if I'm ever at Giovanni specifically, and if I think the fight is improbable, and I want to do some testing before I continue, I'll pause the timer and then do some testing, and if there is a way, I'll resume the timer. But only if I think it's improbable. Like, to where I would need, like, 3 crits in a row or something. But, anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Still seems like it'll be a rough one. Yeah, grass has a lot of weaknesses. And also, I didn't think I was gonna stream today, but John actually messaged me earlier today saying he would show up for my Erika stream, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Monday. Because right now I'm still on vacation. And also, for this week, the crystal video is just gonna be a live stream. I don't want to make a video this week. Okay, oh shit. Hold on. I forgot to edit Executor's level. Alright, all fixed. Alright, false start. Anyway, I think it'd be better to start with Venusaur. Oh, I'm Dillo, if you're curious. Got tired of being called Oh. I actually knew it was you because of the Sandslash picture. I actually had a Mandela effect. I actually thought that was always your name. Are you getting the ports? I did purchase Leaf Green. Yeah, my brother's going to be purchasing Fire Red. And we're both going to be playing along with each other. We weren't able to play along together with Legends ZA because he just hates the Legends games. But he never really gave Fire Red and Leaf Green a chance. But this time, since he and I can like battle and trade like rivals and stuff, it's going to be a lot of fun with us playing them together. I think the music's too loud. That's better. I'm just saying, it's been so funny seeing just random people online throw a fit about it. Like, my god. Get over yourselves. Hey, John. Is the music still too loud for you guys, or is it perfect? Or is it too quiet? A vanilla run? I mean, we're playing on the Switch. We can't exactly randomize it. I've been playing them since I was a kid. You know what's funny? I actually saw one of the funniest complaints over this whole Fire Red Leaf Green non-existent issue. Hold on. Oh my god. Hey, Slash, can you ban that guy? Sari got him? Oh, he did? Okay. I saw it pop through Restream. Thank you. But anyway, what was I? Oh, right. The funniest complaint. Someone on, I think it was on a Facebook reel or a YouTube short, one of those two, was complaining about the game's price tag of $20. And then the guy said, the fact that Game Freak thinks they can charge us $20 for a 22-year-old game that most people can play on their phones for free is criminal. And I'm thinking, I think the part of you playing it on your phone for free is criminal. Like, that's just the stupidest argument I've ever heard. Like, how dare they charge us money? We can just pirate it. So you're being greedy. It's like telling a movie theater, hey, movie theater, fuck you and your $5 tickets. You know we can just watch it online, right? Why would I give you money? And then they'll go around saying movie theaters are a ripoff. My god, I just lost brain cells with that guy. People just gotta come up with reasons to get pissed. Because Game Freak can never do a good thing, according to them. Do you have a team in mind? I don't know. I don't know who to pick as my starter. As a kid, I've replayed the games with... I remember one time I had Venusaur, one time I had Charizard. I don't think I ever played casually with Squirtle, but I used to do Fire Red and Leaf Green speedruns back in the day. Mouth Breather Half. I don't know who it was. Anyway, who would be the best lead against this guy? Who's the best lead for this Faba fight? Dude, people just have to find a reason to complain. It's ridiculous. I mean, Blizzard hits both targets in a double battle. You know what? I think Abomasnow. Setting up the hail is going to be nice. And then there's the whole thing where, like, people complaining that it should have just put on the NSO, but I can guarantee you, if they put it on the NSO, everyone would complain it's behind NSO. Like, there's no pleasing people. It's just, with Game Freak specifically, just anything Game Freak does, it's always bad no matter what they do. You gotta find a reason it's bad. It's like the whole thing where, like, everybody always tackles the biggest guy in the room. Like, Pokemon's the biggest video game franchise of all time, and since it's the biggest by leaps and bounds, every other person has to go after them. It's kind of like on YouTube, you'll often find a lot of people criticizing Mr. Beast for stupid stuff, just because he's the biggest content creator on the platform. It's stuff like that. Oh yeah, Shadow. I saw a few people say, like, GBA games on Wii U were like $8. And I'm thinking, one, it wasn't a mainline Pokemon game, and two, it was the Wii U. Oh yeah, that X defense, that'll surely help you. I actually saw some people say it was greedy they released the game as separate language listings. Like, the reason they did that was because the games didn't have built-in language options back then. You had to buy the right cartridge for your language. That was the reason they had to put them all up. And from what I've also read, the reason the games are also direct ports instead of, like, modifying stuff, like adding online play, if it's some sort of loophole with the rating system, if they were to modify the game in any way, they would have to give it a new rating. But apparently, if you leave it alone, the old rating stays the same, because with the gambling references in it, the games would have to get a completely different rating. Which, that was my main theory why they would never be ported to Switch, was because of the Game Corner. but I did not realize that loophole existed. Like, they can keep its old rating, just as long as there's no changes to the game, period. Nice. I wonder if I can use Leech Seed for anything. Oh, it's E10 plus. Maybe it has to do with other countries. Maybe it's something to do with Europe. I don't know. It's just some sort of rating system. And the world's most accurate Hypno. I'm gonna sheer cold that Hypno till I die. I mean, don't you normally get a Dawnstone in Heart Gold Soul Silver, like when you get Rock Climb or something? I know those games gave you Evolution Stones super late. I don't know, it was just something I've heard, Shadow. That if they apparently made changes to it, they would have to get a new rating. And it would not have been a good rating. John, I'm using Sheer Cold. It keeps missing. Oh, delay? Yeah, makes sense. Oh my freaking god. Ow. Yep, there's going to be a whole new generation of people who try to get Crobat. Hmm. That did more than I thought, actually. Oh my god. Dude, Faba's a freaking cheater. He just lands all the hypnosises he could want. He's using Game Shark for sure. Oh my god! Yeah, Shadow, it definitely had to do with Europe. Did he just try to use Spore when I was asleep? 50 to 200. Right. I only saw him miss Hypnosis one time, by the way. Ah, grass types are immune to Spore. Yeah, I didn't post my schedule. And I'm still on vacation this week. Oh. I'm stupid. I did save, yes. I really don't have a good way to take care of that Hypno. I don't know why they gave the World Tournament teams just really bad movesets. But we looked at future gym leaders last week after the stream. There are some team leaders, gym leaders, that have incredibly overpowered teams. I hate this game. I mean, Misty struggled here too, but Misty struggled everywhere else. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna use Leech Seed on Hypno right away. Turn 1. But he doesn't lead with Hypno though, John. He doesn't lead with Hypno. I want to use Leech Seed for Hypno. Like, who would I Leech Seed? The Bramble? John, you're being vague. Like, who, what, how would it help? Like, be specific. Claydol, dude. The thing dies to the thing almost dies to Blizzard. And besides, as soon as the Claydol dies, the Leech Seed's going away. Yeah, I'm not doing that, John. I'm gonna save Leech Seed for the Hypno. I might actually Leech Seed the Granbull first, actually. Okay, I think Abomasnow needs to switch. I might actually switch to Venusaur. Not Venusaur, no. A Vileplume. Okay. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I don't want to keep Vileplume in here. Let's switch to, honestly, I kind of want to get Leech Seed off on Hypno too, but if it's going to Dream Eater, it kind of ruins the point of Leech Seed. Okay, yeah, all of his Pokemon have Snarl. Game Freak literally designed this team to be the most annoying team of all time. I think I need to get a Leech Seed off on the Hypno. Oh yeah, special mons get absolutely nerfed here. Hey, at least the hail comes back. Bruh. Ooh, special attack drop. Nice. Has that Hypno landed a... Oh no, it's landed one Focus Blast, but that's about it. A Moon Thrower and a Moonbeam. There's a Moongeist Beam, does that count? I'm gonna switch to Vileplume and just set up my attack. And imagine if this game had Sleep Claws in it. That'd be awesome. Hey John, do you know if these guys use full restores? I mean, Moongeist Beam's a ghost move, though. You know, I don't think I need to Swords Dance here. Just get rid of the Scrafty. And I'm on my own now. Bro, what? That's insane. Alright, I'm definitely gonna switch. Honestly, Leech Seed might be the cause of his death. We've got to prevent him from using Dream Eater. And put the hail back up. This is literally the stalliest of stall teams. This is the stalliest team that's ever stalled. Can't believe this is how Erika has to take down these guys. Leech Seed and Blizzard's Hail. At least this isn't the Generation 8 Snow. Faba versus the most aggressive Smogon player, right? Alright, I'm pretty sure grass types are immune to Leech Seed. I think that's been a thing since Gen 1, so yeah, don't go for that. Okay, I need to keep Actually, Hey, Reiji. I want to keep Bomb of Snow alive so I can get the hail back up later. I mean, Vileplume wasn't going to do much anyway. Ow. That was a crit, you bastard. Yeah, in theory. You have Sludge Bomb? Nope. No poison moves. Dude, how fast is that fish? Seriously, how fast is that thing? This should hopefully kill it. There we go. Yeah, not many of Erika's Pokemon have speed investment. In fact, I'm gonna pull this up. Let's see. I need to show natures on PokeLink. Nature. Nature. Oh, it's already showing. In fact, some of these Pokemon have minus speed natures. The Exeggutor has a minus speed nature. The Venusaur has a minus speed nature. She gave some of her Pokemon minus speed natures. Alright, we should be good. Also, the card show I went to over the weekend, really nice. I really went all out, not only during that card show, but I also went to like 15 different card shops within like a 20-minute drive of it. I did a lot of money spending for sure. And right now I'm going through the long process of logging in my entire collection into an app. It's very time consuming. Like, at the card show alone, I spent around $900. I bought so many singles. I even bought some sealed product, too. 32-minute Fava split. That is horrible. On the bright side, Maxie and Archie should be a lot easier. Cyrus and Lysander are a bit more debatable. Dude, the whole key to take down Faba and that Aether Foundation employee is literally Leech Seed and Hail. Although this second attempt that I did win, we were able to get plenty of hypno misses. I like how even the bed turns red. He needs to brand the bed. The goth phase. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Did that thing just try to use turn 1 Endeavor? Remember, this is a universe where instead of being sponsored by Guard Spec, he was sponsored by... he was sponsored by Megastone Corporation. Is Guzma a better partner? Well, seeing as he knocked out somebody, I'd say yes. They probably wanted Erika to be using, like, Blizzard strats. But still, Chlorophyll would have been so much better. It's kind of funny how, in general, I'm just having to use Outrage for coverage. Oh, this is just ugly. Because her Kanto team, as we saw it, had 3 Mons with Sunny Day and 4 Mons with Chlorophyll. Yeah, they should have stuck with that. Awesome, 30% chance. Maybe Abomasnow should be the better lead. Red, green, blue, yellow. Hey, it's the ordering of the games. Hey John, how come in your thing you could have replaced revives with max revives? I still have my items, right? Yeah. Oh wait, power herb. I need more power herbs. Oh shit. It felt more real. Oh, okay. Okay, this should work. Power herbs. Yeah, so if every single fight we're gonna have to use Snow Warning Blizzard, this is gonna be pretty slow. Dude, do you guys remember when Brock would just use his Rhyperior and just sweep everything with Earthquake? Good times. Literally so far, Brock's team was actually the best performing. Which is kind of insane. This is green, yeah. Not a good candidate for this. You know what? Let's use Sheer Cold. We're 3 levels higher. We got a 33% chance. It's the chance of hitting ourselves in confusion. Come on, hit yourself in confusion. Come on. No, John, I gotta go sheer cold. No, the Abomasnow has Protect. I know, I just didn't want to switch. Is this all this person does? Yeah, it's at +6 now. That's annoying. Use Vileplume and Drain Punch. Alright. I don't know if I'm out of blizzards. Yeah. This is all this guy does. It is all he does? Dang. Yeah, I think Executor was the better call. I missed 5 sheer colds, but I hit myself in confusion. Makes total sense to me. Oh my god. This is stupid. Alright, so let's lead with Vileplume. Alright, definitely sleep powder this right away. Hate this game. I made a rule for myself. I have to fight them in order from when they were introduced. Alright, nope. I'm not fucking doing that shit. Nope. Normally, I would try to play things out, but 2 sleep powder misses. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, but John, I want to continue using Drain Punches on the next couple of targets. Actually, they'll probably send out Crobat or Weezing second. That's probably not the right call. Besides, I don't want to give that thing chances to flinch me. Or burn me. I'm still sleep powdering it either way. Okay, this Vileplume is absolutely freaking stupid. I think Faba stole my sleep powder luck. I don't normally like save scumming on evil fights like this, especially on the first Pokemon, but you have to admit, that's pretty stupid. Yeah, 3 sleep powder misses. There we go. I didn't realize you could land those. You know, I had a feeling. I'm gonna have to use the swords dance. Yeah, John, did you forget Intimidate exists? Alright. You did. John, you should know better than that. Oh, interesting. Camera up second. Yeah, I kind of expected Crobat too. I think it's because it realized Camera Up could do the most damage. Well, let's just see how long we can last. Well, you weren't going to be as much use anyway. Toxic. Okay. So we might be able to get a free turn out of this. Bro, you butthole. You tricked me. Well, you poisoned me anyway. Okay. Part of me wants to save Abomasnow for the Groudon to get rid of Sun, but this might be the only time I can use Chlorophyll. Thanks for healing me. I appreciate it. Dude, what's wrong with this guy? Glucosamine special. Alright, he's probably gonna full restore right here. He probably thought you would switch. Maybe. I don't think Venusaur was the right switch in. I mean, then again, it can't really do much damage to me at all. So I think I might just have to stick to Venusaur here. Go execute. You're probably right, yeah. So that way, as soon as the Groudon comes out, I can activate, Chlorophyll. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, so now the Groudon's gonna activate Sun. So I'll probably just use Leaf Storm right away. Dude, Cradily is gonna be a very high level because of the erratic growth rate. It's already at level 67. Probably gonna end up being level 72 by the time I get to Giovanni. That might be an advantage. Tangrowth has Chlorophyll. But it doesn't matter, I just one-shot his ace. Almost sub-hour. Alright, yeah, Archie should be easier. I think it was intentional game design why they did not have them use the primal forms. I actually ban hidden abilities in these gym leader runs because in the actual Pokemon World Tournament, the Pokemon can have one of two of its abilities. It's the abilities and the genders are random, but my rule is the genders are the same as the trainer, and you don't allow hidden abilities because in the actual World Tournament, the gym leaders can never have them, so it just wouldn't be fair. Why would Archie be easier than Maxie? I was gonna say it's because he's got two Pokemon weak to grass moves. Okay. I think it's go down. Yep. I wonder if this place isn't taken over by Rainbow Rocket Grunts. Like, what is this place actually used for with all these teleporters everywhere? That's funny. I like how if you run to the bottom part of the wall, the Grunt's looking away from you. It's pretty funny. I don't know why whenever I do these streams, my voice gets scratchy. As you talk a lot? Probably. I mean, like, earlier today I was doing a lot of talking and I wasn't feeling like this. I just wasn't. Could also just be all the screaming I did at the card show, too, because it was loud in there. This is the guy who likes using Toxic and Mud Slap. We gonna get Giovanni versus Giovanni? Yeah, in 4 weeks. We actually took a look at his team ahead of time. Oh my god. Giovanni's team in World Leaders is broken. Maybe Psyshock's better. I don't know the difference in their defenses. Alright, so we're gonna do a similar thing to Maxi. If we get so many Sleep Powder misses on that Mighty Yenna, I'm resetting. You look a kid without it. Actually, thinking ahead, I might actually use Abomasnow to get rid of the rain. Alright, so next up, he's probably going to send out Crobat or Muck. Crobat. Kind of curious what I can do here. Yeah, it's got all the great moves. I was expecting it to do at least a third. Yeah, I don't want to switch. Vileplume's not good for much else. I know it's a 4 times resist, but I figured with 2 Swords Dances it could do a third. I think 1 curse. Seriously. Muck. Yeah, that's why I did not switch to Executor right away. Ooh, nice. That'll set me up for the one-shot with Executor. And then it'll send out Sharpedo. But yeah, I need to keep a Bomb of Snow for the Kyogre. Oh. Ow. Alright. Yeah, Venusaur would have been the better option. I know they all have EVs, but still. I hate this thing. Dude, why do I keep missing? This is ridiculous. Okay. Wow. Immediate thaw out, followed by another power-up miss. My fucking god, Venusaur, you sack of crap. Yeah, 85% accuracy, my ass. Yeah, there is no way we survive an Ice Beam from Kyogre with this thing. Are you fucking kidding me? My god. Yeah, and Abomasnow is not a high enough level to use Sheer Cold on Kyogre. Actually, wait, it is. We might have to YOLO this thing. I think it's the only way we win. That was a crit. Come on. Uh... Hmm. Well, we're not gonna win this. Yep. That was insanely stupid, man. 2 freezes. Did y'all all remember that oh yeah, you got frozen. You thaw out right away just to miss Power Whip again. I think my strat would have worked just fine. I just got insanely unlucky. But definitely for the Muck, we're going to switch Venusaur in instead of Exeggutor. This one has been very unlucky. Oh yeah, for real. Hey, my luck's starting to turn now. Alright, yeah, 1 Swords Dance is not enough. I think 2 Swords Dances will make it 1 shot. Okay. He knew it. He knew he was going to get the freeze. That's why he switched. Why would you save Vileplume for Sharpedo? Vileplume's gonna underspeed that too. And besides, Sharpedo's got way better attack than Mightyena does. He knew he was gonna get that freeze. I can predict this. There's gonna be entire weeks we never once see Archie freeze something. And we just saw 3 of them. He better not, dude. I missed, of course. Okay, we'll just do the 1 Swords Dance and sweep. Men after you defeat Mightyena. Okay, yeah, I can switch out immediately and just send it back in later. I can do that. Yeah, it's definitely going to Air Slash right away. So we're going to want to send in Cradily. They're allowed to sell more Defrost items. Yeah, who has ever bought an Ice Heals? Alright, honestly, I don't think Curse is necessary here. It absolutely was. Who knows, maybe he'll waste his full restore here. Yep, maybe I could have used that for my free Curse. Crit. Stone Edge with its high crit chance. Yeah, it's gonna Gunk Shot. Ow. Man, that still hurt. That Muck is an offensive tank. Dude, this whole team is slow as shit. Something I'm thinking is maybe send out Vileplume right away. And then I can set up Sleep Powder, and then one Swords Dance, finish it with Drain Punch, so that way I have the Swords Dance going into the Sharpedo. I'm gonna do that. Actually, we're not going to be able to survive the Ice Fang, are we? No, we're not. Well, I'd have to use Synthesis while it's asleep. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Swords Dance. Just gotta hope Sleep cooperates here. Alright, Synthesis. Yep, we're dead. Hey, Crit Slash, did the Seri bot get rid of that bot too? Alright, I think I'm gonna use a Curse here. You know, this is supposed to be 70% accurate. I don't know if I believe that. It got both of them. Thanks. Oh, it's 80%? Oh. Dude, why am I getting destroyed by a fucking Muck? Honestly, I think I just gotta send out Obama Snow now, and then when the Sharpedo comes out, I need to get Switch out. I know, I was just trying to avoid sending out Muck. Or not Muck, I was trying to avoid sending out Obama Snow. This thing's gonna probably use Poison Fang. And slash. Also, Solar Beam is probably going to be weaker in the hail, but I think it should still kill. There we go. Its defenses are paper thin. Alright, so I just gotta let Kyogre die. Or no, I gotta let Tangrowth die. Special. Well, John, I'm doing hail to get rid of the rain. Well, you know what? No, Exeggutor's gonna die to one Ice Beam. I gotta land Sheer Cold. It's the only way I defeat that Kyogre. It's a 31% chance to hit. Come on. Come on. Well, I know rain affects Solar Beam. No, John, we can't use Leech Seed. The fight won't last long enough. Oh, it survives. Oh. Dang, Exeggutor. Didn't think you'd survive that. Man, this fight sucked. Erika's team is garbage. Dude, why have the female gym leaders of Kanto had such trashy teams? I mean, at least with Lieutenant Surge, it was great until Giovanni. At least no jump bluff. I don't know. Depends on what the jump bluff has. I was going to make him waste the 5 Ancient Powers turn... Yeah, but then if he wastes the Ancient Powers, he's going to start spamming Ice Beam. Which will probably do more damage. Oh. Whoops. I'm actually impressed Exeggutor survived that. Like, if I knew from the start Exeggutor would survive that, my whole strat would have gone a lot differently. Okay, what's our plan for Cyrus? Since this is Ultramoon, we'll be playing against the Palkia. Yeah, he's gonna lead with Houndoom. That's not great. Oddly enough, Cyrus's Crobat is a physical attacker. Cradily lead? Probably. Oh, I need a new power herb. Let's see then. Honchkrow has Icy Wind, Heat Wave, Sky Attack, and Night Slash. But it's probably got Super Luck. Dude, Cradily is leveling up so fast. I've still determined that level 63 is the perfect level to start at for these. It's just Cradily, at this point in the game, because of the erratic growth rate, is going to level up extremely fast. There's just nothing you can really do about it. Besides, Cradily sucks anyway. Needs all the help it can get. You think it'll use Sky Attack, huh? We'll see. Okay, Cyrus. Alright, I'll need a new power herb. That's what he did versus Misty? I don't remember. I mean, they don't really share any Pokemon, Misty and Erika. Man, I really wish in my Pokemon Moon solo runs I could just press Y to save. It was the Ultra games that introduced that. Great. Great start. Good thing Houndoom has, like, no defense. Crobat. Okay, this Crobat's probably going to use X-Scissor, most likely. I'm going to try and get off a curse. Recover. There we go. I'm gonna use one more recover. Honestly, his whole entire team is mostly physical attackers, except for the Palkia. But I think one curse will be enough. Dang, oh, Super Fang. That was probably the best move he could have used. Alright, Weavile. There we go. Well, apparently Cradley's very good for Cyrus. Alright, so what do you think? Do you think he's going to use Sky Attack? Because from what I can recall from previous games, the AI does not know the difference between a 1-turn and a 2-turn move. But at this low of health, it'll know that anything can kill it. So I don't think it's going to go for Sky Attack, but I'm just going to Seed Bomb just in case. Wow, he is that stupid. And again, there really isn't a good switch-in target. Yeah, there really isn't. He crit on top of it, too. Alright, so it will be Palkia after this, so I'm going to send out Abomasnow. At least Honchkrow is pretty slow. My god, this guy is stupid. Yeah, and when you were probably right. If we're weak to flying, the Honchkrow is effectively stupid. Alright, Palkia. Spatial Rend, Surf, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt. At least it doesn't have Ice Beam. Leech Seed? Yes. You gotta be careful. Spatial Rend's a... Oh, you gotta be kidding. It's a high crit move. There we go. I'm probably going to end up switching just so I can keep the hail out. We might be able to stall it out, actually. I don't think it's worth using Protect again. I need to switch. Let's see. Who's useless against this thing? I need to keep the hail up, so I think I'm going to send in Executor. Oh yeah, I think Venusaur can kill it. Actually, I think Leaf Storm might knock it out from here. That was a crit. Alright, it should be out right now. Alright, we win. Dude. In what world is Cyrus easier than Archie? And Maxia. Okay, Faba is to be expected. Faba is incredibly difficult for most runs. I wonder how Lysander's gonna go, because he's gonna have a Veltal today. Which is, not great. Gotta be careful, that guy can see through walls. This is not who I would like to lead with. I could not believe how easy Cyrus was. Honestly, his Palkia is definitely ruined by not having Ice Beam. I'm pretty confident it can learn Ice Beam. Lysander's Veltal can wipe your whole team. You need either Cradle your Abomasnow or oddly Vileplume Sleep Powder. Well, the Abomasnow does have a Focus Sash, so guaranteed against it. If I don't use Abomasnow the entire fight, I can survive on 1 HP, and probably kill it with Blizzard. So I think that has to be the strat, just... I did that incorrectly. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, there's some Raiders over on Twitch. I can't see it in the restream chat. Does it say who raided? I mean, I only see 2 people on Twitch. Unless it didn't come through yet. Oh my god, Rotom, shut up. Oh, Fun Machines raided? Hey, thanks for the raid. Did it say how many viewers rated? Three? Oh, nice. Welcome, viewers. I've almost never gotten raids before. Yeah, I'm still very worried about how Lysander's gonna go. To be fair, he's not good versus the rest of his team, especially Pyroar. Oh man. Ew. Yeah, we're gonna need to really think about that guy. But I do think no matter what, though, we have to keep Abomasnow at full HP for the Yveltal, because I'm pretty confident Abomasnow's Blizzard will knock it out. But the question is, who do we lead with? I mean, looking at the Mienshao lead, it does have U-turn. So I'm not sure if Exeggutor is going to be the right call, unless we know who he's going to switch into. I mean, John, how often have you seen his Mienshao go for U-turn? At least the Mega shouldn't go too badly. I mean, Mega Gyarados is pretty fast, but surprisingly, it doesn't have Ice Fang. That's actually kind of shocking. %, U-turn. Yeah, I don't think Exeggutor is the right lead out. Oh, wait a minute. We do have the super effective bug damage reducing berry. The Tanga berry. Maybe if we can know for sure who he's switching into, we can probably utilize that to get a free hit. But I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I think honestly we might want to lead with Vileplume. And use... I don't think that's a good idea either. Honestly, maybe lead with Venusaur. Alright, I think I'm gonna go Power Whip right away. I mean, even if I didn't do that screw up with the Ultra Sun Ultramoon order, Erika would still be doing Ultramoon anyway. So nothing would really have changed. Or what's this thing got? Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. Okay, this is an actual competent Honchkrow. I don't really see this thing helping much elsewhere, so I'm just going to use Outrage. Wow, it's actually faster. Okay, yeah, we're going to want to have Cradily again. Alright, I don't think Stone Edge is going to kill it. I think we need one curse. Oh my god. Don't do that. I mean, Pyroar shouldn't be able to do much to the Cradily anyway, because at least Erika gave this thing special defense EVs and HP. This thing is essentially her special tank. Okay, now let's go Stone Edge. Alright, come on. Oh, Will-O-Wisp missed, thank God. This is our golden opportunity. Although, we're out of Stone Edges. That's fine, though. We're using Seed Bomb on Gyarados anyway. Okay, so our attack is back to 0. Okay. I'm just saying, Cradily is surprisingly holding its own. It's actually performed... It actually exceeded my expectations in the Cyrus and Lysander fights. But I think that's just because a huge chunk of their team is weak to rock. Especially Cyrus. Yeah. Yeah, I should have remembered to use an Ether. But I think we're still good, though. I'm just gonna stay in until I die. Actually, what if we had PP stalled a Oblivion Wing? I mean, it's too late for it, but I probably could have PP stalled it. Honestly, that would have been the better idea. Well, too late now. Let's just hope Blizzard kills. I'm gonna use a Protect first. Five. Oh my god, you... Dude. Wow. Well, that may as well have never happened. Or that may as well have never happened. Is there any way to stall the rest of these out? Who's got the best special defense? Not that thing. Executor. John, Executor does not have Shadow Ball. You probably should have looked at the moveset. Alright, that's, what, 2? The Yveltal does. I think he just likes using Oblivion Wing. Anyway, he's got 2 of them left. Alright, I think we will survive the Oblivion Wing, and we'll have to put it to sleep with Sleep Powder. 1. Alright, at least Yveltal's neutral to Drain Punch. I don't think it's worth Swords Dancing, just go for it. Oh. I mean, at least as soon as it wakes up, it'll have 0 Oblivion Wings. It's also got Air Slash. It certainly does. Alright, I think first we gotta go Ancient Power. Didn't even matter. Completely destroyed us. So, do you all remember when I froze the Yveltal and it thawed out turn 1? Good times. I mean, John, I kind of expected it. Tangro's special defense is freaking awful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use recover spam on the Cradley. Oh wait. There's something I should do first. I'm gonna get my Stone Edges back. And honestly, since the Honchcrow just likes going for Dark Pulse on Cradley, we might be able to set up more curses. But then again, Will-O-Wisp. Maybe don't go too many curses. I think as soon as Pyroar comes out, we need to switch. Man, can't that miss for once? Nice crit. Alright, the thing is gonna use Heat Wave. Yeah, send out Cradley right away. Nope. Not dealing with that. Dude, I could have beaten this guy first try if he didn't thaw out turn 1. Literally him thawing out turn 1 cost me a first try victory. U-turn. Huh. Who are you gonna switch to? Punchcrow. That looked like a range. Actually, wait. No, it wasn't. I had Overgrow. Okay, Yeah, it might be between the two, yeah. Problem is, though, I'm very worried about Will-O-Wisp. Vileplume? Probably. Well, I mean, I can still try. I mean, at least I have Synthesis. Okay, Black Sludge is canceling out the burn damage. No, I'm not gonna switch. There we go. Alright, I should live this. Burn? I think Burn lowers your attack by half. It actually, in the game's code, it doesn't cut your attack stat in half. It just halves the base power of your physical moves. You may think that doesn't matter, but in terms of, like, the step process, that does matter. Wouldn't have mattered. Alright, I think we need to go Exeggutor now. I actually don't think it's going to go U-turn. It's already sent out Pyroar and Honchkrow. If he does that, he'll have to send out Gyarados. I don't know how his whole AI thing works with... He saves Gyarados second to last. He saves like Yveltal last with U-turn. I don't know how it works with that logic. But anyway, Psychic. Going to use Leaf U-turn, so Leaf Storm. Who's he switching to? Gyarados. Honestly, I don't think Leaf Storm would have killed it anyway. Alright. Alright, so I think Solar Beam right away. Actually, Focus Blast. Why focus over Solar Beam? I wanted to save Solar Beam for the Mienshao. Yeah, I don't think he'll use High Jump Kick if Yveltal is left. It's probably that whole thing where he has to save it for last no matter what. Yeah, way too much value. Alright, 9. We did end up... Hold on. Oblivion Wing's not really going to do too much to Cradily because it's neutral, and we have the special defense and HP EVs. I think Abomasnow turn 1, but instead of Blizzard, go for Leech Seed. Because Blizzard's only going to do half to it. He'll U-turn if it gets a kill. You've seen it before? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go Leech Seed. Protect first. Theoretically, we could Sheer Cold, but I don't think that's a good idea. Eight, 7. I was wholeheartedly expecting that to miss. Alright, so as soon as I use Protect, that'll be 6. Yep, that's 6. Good thing Leech Seed does an 8th. Alright, I'm gonna use one more Protect. Hope for the 50% chance, and if I get it, I'm going for Blizzard. Alright, I got it. I got the 50%. Actually, wait, Oblivion Wing's gonna heal it. N1, don't say that. He still has a full restore. You know what? Yeah, switch. Five. Or no, this is 4. Alright, I'm gonna go one curse and Stone Edge. No, John, I'm not gonna recover. That just gives him more time to heal. And we don't need to recover with Leech. We don't need to use recover when we have Leech Seed and leftovers. Three. Alright, I think Stone Edge should kill from here. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna get a free... Oh, wait. Leech Seed. Leech Seed saves the day. That took some planning. Do you ever think these runs will require Leech Seed? I mean, Erika's team doesn't really give us much to work with. Alright, Getsus. Who are we gonna lead with? Let's see. He's gonna lead with Cophagrigus. He's gonna have Reshiram in the back too, which isn't gonna be great. Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Power Split, Dark Pulse. I think Tangrowth. Abomasnow? I don't think Blizzard's gonna kill that thing. All right. Oh no, not my special defense. Alright, Blizzard from here should kill. You forgot the herb? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Here, I'll prove it. Look. Oh, wait, wrong Pokemon. Right here. Oh, that was the wrong item. I gotta start over. This was an illegitimate team. I thought that was the herb, but I equipped a sash. Okay, in my defense, I did equip an item. It was the wrong item. I equipped a power herb instead of a power herb, I equipped Focus Sash. Turn 1 ancient power? Okay. Also in online, you're not allowed to have 2. Yeah, I know. In the PWT, you can't have duplicate items. I may need ancient power. Well, doesn't Configurigas have actual good special attack? I better ancient power again. Oh no, not my special defense. Yeah, so the power split probably didn't really affect me much. Never mind, it did. Question, is he gonna full restore? I think he will. Yep, Getsus has 2 of them. Any plan for the Buffalant? I don't know. Does the Buffalant have Sap Sipper? This is a serious question. Does it have Sap Sipper? It doesn't. My plan was probably use Venusaur's Power Whip. Honestly, maybe Sleep Powder, Swords Dance, Strain Punch, Vileplume, and then I can continue it into the Bisharp and the Hydreigon. I think so. It's Reckless? Okay. Hey, nice. Free switch. Is that gonna kill him? Bro. Alright, knowing Getsus, he's probably gonna send out Hydreigon next. That's my guess. Hydreigon has Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, Dark Pulse, and Surf. Nothing really good against a Vileplume. So yeah, I'm gonna Sleep Powder. Or Bisharp. Okay, that works. It doesn't really have anything good against a Vileplume. Alright, 1 Swords Dance is all we're gonna need. I hate this game. I knew in my head that was going to happen. Alright. Cradley is weak to Iron Head. Yeah, it's my biggest weakness is flinch. Yeah, I think I'm just screwed. Dude, why do Erika's Pokemon have to be so damn slow? Reset? I'm thinking, yeah. Then again, it might be good to know, like, how much damage Cradley can take. So I'm going to continue for testing. Alright, so yeah, it definitely outspeeds everything I have. Alright, let's try this. What if I tried Curse? Nope. Alright, reset. Alright, yes. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure it's the Power Herb this time. Okay. Alright, I think our strat is the correct strat. It's just I got really unlucky with Vileplume. The plan is Ancient Power into Solar Beam, but if it uses Power Split, use 2 extra Ancient Powers. Alright, so Solar Beam should kill from here. Oh. Should I reset? Yes. Honestly, it's probably a range. Honestly, I'm thinking 2 Ancient Powers, but then the Pain Split could happen, or Power Split. John, I'll think about that when the time comes. Like, I'd rather not think about that right now. Just gotta go Solar Beam now. Alright, it looks like I can survive too. Oh. I highly expected him to go for full restore. I mean, I really have no idea what to even expect for Reshiram. I just don't know. I mean, theoretically, I could get an Omni Boost and things just work out. Honestly, it would probably have to be Cradily, yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm not sure how this helps. I guess I can try to use a Synthesis and do something to the next Pokemon? Maybe I could try saving the Solar Beam? Okay, I think now... I don't know, I am slowly gaining back more and more health each time I do this. Okay, that's as good as our health is gonna get, so... I think... Yeah, I do have Focus Blast. Yeah, but John, do you really... Oh my god. Do you really want me to get another miss? Bouffalant. You know what? I think this is the right opportunity to Solar Beam. Let's see how far we can take this thing. This thing's essentially going full Avatar state right now. And it's on fire. I mean, Omni Boost does not work for accuracy, though. I could probably get my last... I can probably get my last Synthesis in here. Because his Hydreigon, unlike Gen 5, does not have Flamethrower. Wow. Even with +2 to my speed, it still outspeeds me. That is nuts. Okay, I just gotta go Focus Blast right now. That is nuts. I don't even think we'll outspeed Reshiram. Level 73 Cradley. Oh. Okay, we do. That was a fucking crit. Oh my god, what the... What was that? Can someone tell me what the fuck just happened? I kinda would like to know what just happened. This was a 1% fight. Less than 1% fight. I mean, I'd be mad if I were Getsus. Yeah, and landing those focus blasts. I did not deserve that. Alright, so what's the plan for Giovanni and Mega Mewtwo Y? Which does have Ice Beam. But I think on the Doug Trio right away... Wait, what am I doing? Go on the party screen. And Aura Sphere. Yep, it's got everything. And Psy Strike. Abomasnow. Yeah, but what's a... Oh, you're saying lead with Abomasnow. Okay. It'll go for Sandstorm to get rid of the hail. Probably right, yeah. John? If it outspeeds me and goes for Sandstorm, I'm gonna get damaged and I will lose the Sash. John, you need to think about that. Stealth Rock. Must be a 50-50 thing. Oh wait, that's also not good. Because if I switch in now, I will lose Focus Sash either way, so I just gotta stay in. Yeah, I have to stay in. Hold on. Could that thing thaw out if it's using Flamethrower? Yes, it does. Okay. Maybe I could set up Curse on Rhyperior or Nidoking. Nice. I am not going to bother with that. Alright, it's probably going to go for a poison move. So maybe... Let's see, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Throw Chop, Aqua Tail. Doesn't really have the best of moves against a Vileplume, but Venusaur would do better against it. Hey, Dominic. Venusaur? Okay. Any deaths? A lot. Not kidding, this team might do good if it had a jump bluff on it. Who's the next gym leader? Next week will be Janine. It's gonna go Poison Jab. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, the thing is, I know Mega Mewtwo Y has over 230 speed. No amount of Omni Boost is going to let us outspeed that thing. Alright, I think we need to give Cradily a chance. Interesting, it went Earthquake instead of Poison Jab. It's probably because they're both neutral against me and Earthquake has the higher effective power. I mean, John, that's the erratic growth rate. Which is kind of hilarious. Tangrowth is not bulky. Its special defense is horrendously bad. Alright, I'm probably gonna need a couple more curses. Because I think what the plan is... Oh wait, it might go for Psy Strike. Actually no, Psy Strike would also be good. I think we can survive any move Mewtwo uses with our special defense, with the main exception of Aura Sphere. I don't think we'll survive that. But it's gonna be worth a try at least. Alright, this will be our last curse. Alright, I'm gonna use Recover and then Seed Bomb. I think we want to be as close to full health as possible. I mean, that's probably gonna have to be... I think it still has one more Earthquake, at least. Yeah. I mean, John, don't say it. Okay, Seed Bomb. Alright, I think Leftovers should heal that, mostly. Alright, we're at +3. I think we go Seed Bomb. I don't want to chance this. I'm going Seed Bomb. I think Ice Beam is probably the most likely. Or Psychic. Okay, he's gonna full restore here. Wait, what? 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 Okay, he probably detected a kill and prioritized that. Alright, he's gotta use a full restore now. I'm gonna Sleep Powder. Wait a minute. Insomnia. Yep. Alright, we know what the strat is. Yeah, we should have used Stone Edge. 100% Stone Edge. You know what? I think if we could get off a 4th curse, we can use Seed Bomb. But there's one problem with that. We have to keep track of the number of times he uses Earthquake. Because the thing is, if he switches to Poison Jab, he'll have a chance of poisoning us. But you know what? Is that even that big a deal if he uses Poison Jab and poisons us? Ice Beam only does like 55% of our health. Maybe we should use a 4th curse. No, I don't think we need to change the lead. I mean, they're getting hype because Pokemon is actually re-releasing an older main series game on the Switch. People have been calling for that for like 5 years. I was doubtful it ever happened. I always made fun of people who hoped for it. But I'll admit I was wrong. Rarely lead? Absolutely not. The Nidoqueen's a special attacker. Hey, John, no, that's a terrible idea. Sandstorm. How's the Nidoqueen going to do much damage? Oh, it's got Sludge Wave and Earth Power and Flamethrower. It could burn us. We don't have a way to heal burn, dude. I wonder if I should sheer cold this Nidoqueen. Well, I remember last time from full health, Psychic does not one-shot the Nidoking, or Nidoqueen. No, just Blizzard. I will try and stall the Sandstorm if I can. But that Dugtrio has a Smooth Rock, so that's going to be a long Sandstorm. Alright, Exeggutor next. Psychic. There we go. Must have been a range last time. I wonder if this'll still kill despite the Sandstorm up. Oh, let's see. It still does. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? With the Sandstorm up, oh dang. Theoretically, we could use it to boost Cradle's special defense, but there's no way it would last long enough to Mewtwo. Yeah, we're gonna need to use 4 curses, because looking back at it, it really does not matter if Nidoking poisons us with Poison Jab, because Ice Beam does not do enough damage to us. Alright, we're going to need to use Recover now. Yep, we need 2 more curses. Yeah, 4 curses with Seed Bomb should guarantee. But still though, I was so freaking shocked that Giovanni never went for a full restore on Mewtwo. It really shocked me. Maybe go for 5 just in case? Maybe, yeah. That was a crit. Maybe it won't kill from here? Okay. Man, even a crit couldn't end us. Alright, that was 4 curses, but... yeah, 1 more curse. Okay, we're not gonna go for anymore. We're gonna need to use Recover, though. But the question is, does Seed Bomb one-shot the Nidoking? I think it should. Yep. Alright, we've got a 90% chance of winning right here. 90%. If you want to know what that 10% is, just think. It's pretty obvious what the 10% is. It was the chance of a freeze. There we go. Yes. 252.17. Cradily, a pre-game champ. I will admit, last week looking at it, I did not think Cradily was going to be that great. But man, was I wrong. Hey, actually, Berserker was that good. That was like the only instance where it was. I will say though, back at Getsus, that was incredibly insane. Saved by the erratic growth rate. Yep. It's a shame though that Sheer Cold never really got a manage. Yeah, Cradily won against Lysander, and won against Giovanni as well. Honestly, we never did come up with a true strat for Reshiram, because Reshiram would just outspeed and kill everything with Blue Flare. But I think in the end, though, I think we would have came to the realization that the real strat would have been Ancient Power Omniboost. Yeah, Cradily was the only reason, yeah. Yeah, and looking back at the rest of these splits, Faba was an absolute nightmare. Maxie wasn't too bad. We first tried him. Archie was horrible. Cyrus ended up surprisingly easy, because his Honchkrow is pretty incompetent and likes to use Sky Attack. It would have been Stall with Protect. Probably. I mean, Reshiram's only other attacks are Hyper Voice, Dragon Claw, and Zen Headbutts. Yeah, that we probably would have resorted to Cradily. Yeah, Lysander took some PP management planning. Getsus, super lucky. Giovanni was basically curse setup. Oh, wow. Still, looking back this, was this better than Misty? Honestly, do you guys agree with me that I think Erika's team is worse than Misty's? Because, I don't know. Like, what good was a Swords Dance Vileplume when its only move is Drain Punch? And Cradily was incredible, but the problem is, Abomasnow was only really good for its ability. Tangrowth had to get lucky with Omniboost. Misty was in Ultra Sun. I don't know, even if Erika was in Ultra Sun instead of Ultramoon, things still would have been pretty rough. Would have been slightly better, yeah, but I don't know. Let's take a look at some comparisons. But yeah, John, can we just ignore whatever version we're in? Think of the raw team by itself. The raw team. It doesn't matter what version we're in. Let's just take a look. I mean, for this, like, that Starmie was effectively our best Pokemon. Having Will-O-Wisp was incredible for physical cover, for checking physical attackers. I will say that there were some fights we had to use Yawn, but it wasn't really that great. The Blastoise straight up sucked. The Lapras was essentially an Abomasnow clone. And Lantern was just weak. I don't know, both of these teams were awful. They both sucked. Honestly, in the end, I don't think either one is better than the other. Anyway, why don't we take a look at next week's team? I am. It's just like Standard Giovanni is much easier for Eric. Also, Misty would have done better in Ultra Moon, oddly. Alright, here's what we're going to deal with. Venomoth with Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Sleep Powder, and Psychic. Really good. And Wide Lens Sleep Powder. And Weezing. Weezing with Will-O-Wisp is going to be pretty good, but I don't see it being useful other than that. Tentacruel, Scald, Rest, Resto Chesto, Roserade. It's got Leech Seed. We have learned that Leech Seed can be a very good strat. But I'm not sure how well Substitute's going to work. I mean, Nidoqueen, sadly we can't use Sheer Force. Life Orb, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Earth Power. And Crobat with Toxic, Hypnosis, Protect, and Brave Bird. That's disgusting. Do you want to know a fun fact? This is actually a cheated Crobat. It is actually impossible in Generation 5 to have both Hypnosis and Brave Bird at the same time because those egg moves are from two different fathers. It's legitimately impossible. Maybe I actually want to see if it's possible in newer gens. Alright, so this is its... That's not it. Is this its legend? This is its Legend ZA moveset. Hypnosis, Brave Bird. Okay, yeah, that doesn't count. Let's look at Gen 7. Hypnosis from Hoodoo Noctowl, Brave Bird. Yeah, even in Generation 7 it still can't. Crobat with Inner Focus means Fake Out does nothing. True. Let's look at Generation 8. Sword and Shield. Gets Hypnosis by level up in Legends Arceus. Oh, look at that. TR66 Brave Bird. And down here, Hypnosis is the egg move. Interestingly, they removed Brave Bird as an egg move just because of the TR. So I think Sword and Shield is the first game where Hypnosis and Brave Bird at the same time is possible. I mean, BDSP, it probably isn't. Let me look at its BDSP set specifically. Yeah, BDSP is not possible. Let's look at Generation 9. Hypnosis by level up. Wait, no, that's it. Oh no, Crobat wasn't in Scarlet and Violet. It was just in Legend ZA. Did you time the teams yet? I haven't made a leaderboard. No, I've been pretty lazy. So yeah, the only games where it can legitimately have both Hypnosis and Brave Bird are Legends Arceus and Sword and Shield, and Legends ZA. Those are the only 3 games where that's possible. And for this run, we will be using that cheated Crobat, but even then, where would this Crobat help? This Crobat is awful. I think the Pokemon that are going to carry this team are Nidoqueen and Venomoth and Tentacruel. I think Weezing with Will-O-Wisp and Roserade with Leech Seed will have uses. But Crobat is not, ugh. I mean, we could use it as a lead on Mienshao to block Fake Out, but that's about it. Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow. We'll be doing Pokemon Crystal with Tyranitar. And also, there's not going to be a Dragonite video this week. I'm going to do it as a live stream instead. So the Moon stream that I was going to do on Friday, I may move that to Thursday. I don't know. I still need to figure out the schedule. I might not just do a Moon stream this week. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.